Hey, YouTube, what's good, y'all? What's good, retainers? How we doing? It's my third video of the day. Man, I'm gonna wrap this day up with another video here, man. It's gonna be like my third video, and then I'm gonna probably do 2 podcasts today. So I try to stay active on my days off. And try to put in that work for God and ultimately for you guys that are watching, fellow retainers and stuff like that. So let's get into it, you guys. So the topic that I want to talk about is how your communication skills and the way that you talk to people, the way that you interact with people, is going to improve. It's going to improve a lot. And semen retention is going to help you become more focused, when you're speaking with other people, when you're interacting with other human beings, whether that be friends, different people, coworkers, maybe people around town that you see. For me, I go to like the gym, the bank, the grocery store, friends' houses, things like that. Like everywhere that you go, you guys, you're gonna run into people, and semen retention is gonna make it a lot easier for you to interact with them. Looking at my old self, you guys, I used to have a lot of anxiety when I would go around in public, or I would go around certain places. Maybe certain people that I used to hang out with or old friends would give me like social anxiety, stuff like that. Semen retention literally wipes this out. This is one of the coolest parts about semen retention for me, is that my anxiety is pretty much gone. I go around in public and I'm just like, I walk around with my chest out and, good posture. And, it's a testament to the testosterone in your body, and the self-care and the self-love that we acquire after going on retention. Guys, we begin to love ourselves again. It's some serious stuff. We begin to love ourselves again. We begin to care about ourselves on another level, to the point where when we see people, when we're talking about people in person, when we see people, our eye contact is through the roof. When you're on semen retention, that's one of the things that is very noticeable, is that you can make eye contact with literally anyone. So doesn't matter who it is, if it's a guy or a girl, when they come and when I'm talking to someone, whether it be like a cashier at a store or someone that I run into, anyone that I'm passing, I make direct eye contact with them because I want them, I want to say hello. You know what I mean? It sounds weird, but past version of myself used to have trouble with that, kind of, because I'd be anxious. I would, deep down, I really didn't love myself, so I had a hard time being vulnerable and presenting myself, to other people, and just being comfortable. Now I don't have a problem with that because I love who I am. Semen retention is gonna make you love yourself again, so that makes you comfortable to go in public and go around people, talk to people, interact with people, a lot more comfortably. So eye contact is going to go way up. You're gonna, when people are looking at you, you can just make direct eye contact, and sometimes it's intense, because semen retention, sometimes I'll notice myself, sometimes I'll be holding eye contact for a little bit too long, and it's I don't know, sometimes I'll kind of intimidate people, because sometimes my energy is just so high that I can't help it. I'm just staring at people when they're talking to me. That's just how I am. I take myself seriously nowadays, on semen retention. So another thing is your body language. Your confidence is going to be going up, so people are going to be reading your body language as well. It's all about the fact that we're learning to love ourselves, you guys, and semen retention kind of catapults you into this area to where you focus more on yourself, and you focus more on your self-care, your hygiene, the way you look, the way you present yourself. We're focusing on maybe going to the gym, getting sleep, eating healthier. So we're hitting all these areas, you guys. We're going to start feeling better about ourselves. So it all has to do with the way that we feel about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So the way that you feel about yourself is going to be radiating off of you. So there's a quote, people feel what you feel about you. So people feel what you feel about you. So if you don't like yourself and you go around, people are going to be able to notice that, you guys. So, but if you do love yourself and you're going around, you're feeling good, people are going to notice that too. So you go around and you love yourself, it's going to be easy to interact with people because you're excited about, presenting yourself, and you're excited about putting yourself out there. The old version of myself was scared because I didn't want people to see the real me. I didn't want people to see who I was, somebody that was in the dark, always like fapping, watching the websites, having casual sex with random women that I wasn't even interested in, doing all that kind of stuff, guys, got into drinking alcohol, smoking weed, and doing drugs, and like that whole lifestyle. That doesn't make you feel good about yourself either. You know that you're numbing your emotions, and you're numbing all this stuff that's going on inside of you. So deep down, you feel like shit. As soon as we start to love ourselves, it's going to be easier for us to go around people confidently. And that's exactly what happens on semen retention. We start to go up, our energy starts to go up, our self-love starts to go up, so now we feel comfortable going around anybody, really, you know what I mean? Another thing that I wanted to mention is as soon as we put down the watching the porn, it's a huge difference because that stuff like clouds your mind, to the point where you're watching all these disturbing images and stuff like that, and guys, we gotta watch. My boy Martin always says, protect your eyes. We have to protect what we're putting into our eyes and going into our spirit. It's gonna contaminate us. So if we're doing this, watching these all the time, it's gonna contaminate our spirit and our energy. And if we're releasing, it's a whole different ball game. If you're living that lifestyle where you're releasing all the time, you're releasing your life force. You're going to have brain fog. You're not going to have a lot of confidence, around people. So you won't have the eye contact. You won't have the confidence, the body language. And when you go around people, you know what I'm saying? It's going to give you brain fog to where you can't really think clearly. Semen retention is going to get you on point. And in my opinion, it helps me. I feel like I can kind of, when I'm interacting with someone, communicating, I get the eye contact and I stay in my frame and I'm very present. But like, I feel like semen retention also helps me go into that other person's energy and kind of like sync up with their energy. I don't know if you guys can feel me on this. I'm gonna try to make a whole video on this topic, but essentially, I feel like when I go around people, I can kind of scan their energy. And then I can kind of match up my energy with theirs and essentially connect. It helps me learn to love that other person and accept that other person for whatever energy they're putting out. And then I can kind of sync up with that and we can vibe together, and then that, forms a connection, forms respect and forms a friendship or whatever it is that you're trying to connect with, with another human being. So your communication skills are just going to go through the roof, on semen retention. It all starts with that eye contact, body language, confidence. You're feeling good, you're looking good, you're loving yourself, you're accomplishing things, so you're going to be feeling good. And you're going to want to go around people and show off this new version of yourself. It's almost like an experiment, in the beginning. When you start feeling good, I like to do that a lot. I still do it a lot of times, but like I'll throw myself into like different situations on purpose that maybe I'm nervous about, just to like kind of run that social experiment of, this new version of myself. Like, who is this new version of myself? Because I know for sure the old version of myself would have been anxious or nervous. So put myself in these situations to see how I do, and I usually, I pass every single one with flying colors. And it's all about busting through that anxiety, you guys, and then staying in your frame, realizing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Realize who you are, that you love yourself, and that you're worthy of connection. You're worthy of love with whoever it is. Doesn't matter who it is. Could be a homeless person on the side of the street. Could be the damn president. You know, it could be anybody. You know, a huge celebrity, a famous person. It doesn't matter who it is. Hottest girl you've ever met. You deserve to connect with that person. Doesn't matter who it is. So nobody should be making you nervous. Nobody should be making you feel anxious. We connect with people that way, by getting into their energy field, matching up, showing them respect, and being yourself, being in your frame, eye contact, all that stuff. Semen retention is going to help you in that department, and it's going to, I mean, it's night and day, you guys. So that's all I got, man. It's a message for tonight. I might make another one because I want to make a video about what I just talked about energy sinking. I might do that as my next one. So, all right, you guys, much love. I hope everybody's staying strong. Hope everybody is having a good time on their journey, experiencing the benefits. And yeah, talk to you guys soon. Peace.